Hey y'all, I know it's late, but I just wanted to get y'all a little market sentiment for the week. And this is the time I had. Y'all showed up on Facebook and said y'all will pull up, so I'm gonna give y'all a minute to pull up. Let me know where y'all are checking in from, city and state, and then what tickers. I've already had a request for Apple, so I'm gonna go over overnight spy. I probably IWM, QQQ, ES for futures, Apple, and then y'all drop the rest of the tickers that y'all are looking for. Hey, hey. So if we get over if you're doing the ES, again, I always tell y'all to mark the quarter increment. So we got 550. Actually, let me go to my regular chart because my levels already be marked. Boom. Let me take out these indicators. Hold up. Where's my I marked these up already. Let me go to the right chart. Um, I might have marked SPX and not ES. Okay, that's what it is. I didn't mark my ES up. We're sitting right on this level on the 5 minute. I'd be looking at, another move up to standard deviation 1 on ES. But if we break back below here, that standard deviation to the downside, if you're trading futures. SPY, we open overnight. We've opened up about $2 to the upside. Let's see if it can hold. We open above VWAP, which makes it seem kind of bullish. When we have overnight movement, I always depend on. And I told a bunch of my clients earlier today on one-on-ones. I was like, we didn't have any major upset in the world over the fourth. People were pretty American about it. Not too much people hurting themselves with fireworks or damage like that. We haven't had much news, so the market may open a little happy. For the upside on SPY, we're going to see it try to retrace that 750 area to the upside. If we can't hold this overnight and we close below, if we open below the close, we could see 742, 740s to the downside. Hey, hey, Brandon, Texas in the house. Leon, thank you for checking in. I think you're new here, so welcome. But that's what I see for SPY. For IWM overnight, we're opening just about the same. Nothing special. Small cap doesn't really have a whole lot of overnight big moves. But I look forward to try to get over this VWAP area at 298 for a move back to 299 and 300. 300 is going to be a strong psychological area for IWM. For the bullish sentiment. But if we get back, you know, if we let go of 297, you could be looking to the downside at that 295 area. We break that, I have a low of 292.59. On the Qs, I gave the levels on this as well. Again, we're opening at that 718, so we're up quite a bit. So 724, 732, 730 is going to be the strong psychological upside on QQQ. Now, there's been rumors about something big happening with Apple, and if Apple keeps pushing, that's definitely going to push the Qs higher. So be on the lookout if that's what you trade. If Apple gets a big move, that's really going to move. Qs going to give some market some great sentiment to the upside. Pascal, thank you for checking in. Pascal, make sure you email me. Did you email me because you won the ultimate job descriptions, and we're gonna have to run it back and get some more. Matt, the Apple playlist. My Court called. If you're not in Discord, you're missing out. Court called a contract that was $21. We were doing an admin day, so it was just us analysts on the call on Wednesday. His contract was $21. We got in, got stumped out, or we closed it at a high. And I looked at that contract on Thursday. That contract was over 1,000%. Like he called it to the T. Court is a bad guy. If y'all ain't in Discord, you're missing out. We actually have I think 55, 60% off sale. If you need the Discord, go look on the post on the community. Discord link is there. I'll drop another one when I get off this call. We have 55 or 60% off for 1 month, or you can lock in with challenge and get 50% off for life. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for checking in. Thank y'all for coming in. I know it's late. I'm not going to keep y'all here long. I'm just going to go over the tickers that people have, give y'all some sentiment for the week. And for the day. Remember, market our structure. Mondays are observation. Tuesday we could get a trend. Wednesday and Thursday we may have pullback, and Friday we usually get another trend. So be on the lookout for Apple giving the market a bit of a push, and see if this holds overnight. I mean, I don't place any trade. I'm not looking for anything big right now because it's still early. I mean, we haven't even hit the 3 a.m. Like nothing really matters until after 3 a.m. and I'm gonna be sleep like a baby. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna play what happens once we get up in the morning. So overnight, because I'm not trading futures just yet. Jake Repair, thank you so much for checking in. What are y'all looking at? Y'all, I had these in mind. I had somebody drop in and want Apple. So y'all drop what y'all looking at and we can take a look at it. But Apple's sitting up great. Like that 300 level was massive. Let's take off. Let's just hide everything and look at that daily for retracement. So we're back at this 309. It's down slightly. So if it can if it can hold 305, you can retake 309, 310, back up to that all-time high at like 317. And they'll probably want to kind of beat up to that 320 area. So bullish sentiment if that news holds up. If not, market gonna be a little stagnant. Like I said, it is down a little bit right now. What else we got? ACLS. Overnight is down. HER is 14, so it has a lot of movement. This has a lot of movement. Up $2. That daily, I would want to see it, bullish over 150. That's where we were trending below. The markets were down last week. So if you can get back above that 145, 150, this could see a little bit more bullish sentiment. I don't really like that downside though. You got support sitting closer to 137, so this looks very much so more bearish than it is having to the upside. You want to let it find some support and see if it can retrace, because that was a strong sell off. Let's look at the train, see if it gives us any clues to people coming back. These contracts are heavy. For my newbies, don't even look at this right now. This is not for you guys. We're looking at the monthly contracts. These are heavy, expensive contracts. Be careful here of getting trapped because there are a lot. The chain is very thin, so you're going to see much wider spreads. This is a little rough right there. SPX. Well, XPX we'll look at in the morning because we're not gonna have a move. But again, if we look at those quarter increments, SPX 74.83, so you'll be looking at like 7,500 is going to be your strong area. So we got 7,500 looking for that upside, 75.10, 75.25. If we're going to the downside, 74.75 and 74.50 quarter increment. Just be careful. We need to see what kind of news. And if we look at what news we have this week, coming off of the holiday, people are going to be ready to spend some money. We got PMI. We're going to have unemployment change, ADP. We're going to have Wednesday is going to be kind of big. We got 10-year bond, FOMC minutes. Not too much a big deal. Just going to talk about the last thing. And people really didn't like what Kevin Walsh had to say. So we want to see how that plays out. And then unemployment claims on Thursday. So kind of a light week. So it could push up if we have some news and sentiment. Just remember, when you're trading SPX in the morning, take those profits early, secure those gains. You don't have to be greedy. And then once you get to the afternoon, stay very tight with those strikes. Wes, what's up? What's up? Thank you guys so much. Again, much appreciation to everybody who has subscribed to the channel and been supporting. We did hit 1,000 subscribers. The next road is going to be to hit 5K. We're just on the road to keep growing this channel and getting the information out. So if you enjoy the content, please like it. Please share it. And as promised, we're going to do live trading, but I have to give it to my Discord and let them pick what day. And y'all are going to have to mesh well with them because they do get first dibs too. They're my day ones. So they're picking between Monday, not tomorrow, but then following week, Monday or Friday. I may stick around and do both days, but it will be a full live open Zoom. I would say get your link and just have it open early because I'm not expanding my Zoom. 100 people in, and that's it. Whoever gets in gets the live trade, gets to get that action. I'm not streaming it. This is going to be private to us because we may want to share screens. You may want to go over your chart, but it will be a full day of live trading. You can drop in, listen to the action, make some trades, make some money. My only ask is you promote the channel, you share it. And you share those wins with other people once you get it, whether you post it on the community wall, go to Facebook, or go to Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and let people know, hey, I was on the live stream with Chaz on Zoom, and I made some money. So that's all I ask. BL BLBD BLBD $2 ATR overnight up 10 cents. Might be a slow mover here, but it is slightly up. So you want to check that chain. Let me see what they're doing. BLBD. Yeah, this is I could tell by the chart. These are going to be slower, smaller chains. If you're day trading, let's pick some more tickers. If we're swinging, I'd have to do a little bit more research to give you some guidance on those because I haven't really looked at them. Coca-Cola is a staple. It is also a slow mover. So we got Coca-Cola up to the upside. We're what 52-week highs here. Yeah, be careful for some pullback, some profit taking in here, and possibly like that double top. We get pulled back down to 81. If we get it back up to the upside, just with that ATR, you could be looking at maybe 85, 86. But I would buy some time on it. And when I say buy some time, let's go out a little bit. So let's just not look at the weekly. So if we're going out, let's go to that monthly 17. And like I said, if we do 84, 85, 86. I like the 85. I wouldn't go any further. If you go out to the August, yeah, I like the 85s on Coca-Cola. If we get some pullback to the downside, just go with the July and stay very close and tight to the money. A couple of people sitting here at 80, so just be mindful of that. RBKR. Did I skip anybody? Nope. I'm currently in long Appleton. Brandon, you be wearing them out on those swings. You do very, very good with those swings. So I'm not shocked that you're already positioned. Let's look at RBKR. Sorry. RBRK. Here we go. Yep, same as like I said on that other chart. You're kind of getting up here. Be careful around 86 because that you see that double top right there. That thing is either going to find some momentum and shoot off, or we're going to have some profit taking and we get a little bit of pullback once we hit that double top. So you got room for the 86, this 86 area, and I can mark that label because I don't trade this. So we're like probably like 86.50. Be careful once you get there because you can see some pullback and profit taking because that's what happened previously. When I look at the train Neferta, I know that one was for me, for you. When I look at the train, I need to see that other people are interested in this ticker marker or that particular contract. It's like when we go to an auction for a car. If I have a car and it's ugly and nobody wants it, nobody's gonna buy it. I want to see what everybody else is interested in. The more buyers, the more attention on the chain. So I want that volume and open interest to be over 1,000, especially when I'm looking out for more swings. So I'm looking to see where there are more buyers at. So again, I don't have to hold my contract forever, and I just need enough to again solidly make 30%. So if there's more people on that chain, I have a higher probability of being profitable and being able to get out with profit when there's more people on the chain. When the chain is thin, less than 100, I know that's something I'm not even going to touch. It could be right direction and right setup, but if nobody else cares, you can get caught holding the bag on those contracts. So I look for there to be a decent amount of volume, decent amount of OI on the chain to get into them or to swing. ZS. Again, everybody has this kind of cut for me. We're getting up here to this high right here. Probably have a move back to 157, but be careful right there on that support. Again, we have a little bit of resistance right there. And Gonna have a little bit of resistance right there. Once we get above that, boom, this thing can take back off. Just depending on news and information. So what do they have? Freshworks, finger sure rocket. Okay, just some information. So again, probably see if it can hold over 150. If you can get over that 150, that 157 is back in play. But again, be careful with these once you start hitting those double tops. Our RKLB is buying IRDB. So who knows what happens to a company when it buys another company, Pascal? What usually happens to the buying company? Do they usually go up or do they usually go down? Who knows? If I'm RKLB and I'm buying IRDB, what happens to IKLB? Does anybody know or have a little bit of idea? Go down, Brandon. Why do they go down, Brandon? Pascal, why do they go down? Let's teach some people when a company absorbs it gets another company, what usually happens? Why do they sell off? Why do they go down? I know the chat is delayed, but I'm gonna give y'all a minute before I answer. They're taking on their shares. They could take on their shares, but if a company, they're also taking on debt. So they're absorbing, so they might get a short pop and then, go back up with that absorption. But usually, yep, the buying company takes on debt. And so we usually see a little bit of pull back. So you can see some short term scalping for puts, and then start to see it recover because they're buying that new company. So again, it's just what usually happens. It's not always okay if they buy a profitable company, they're not taking on that much debt. Ooh, yeah. Netflix to the upside. I like it. I like it right here. If it can get over this 77 and hold it, we get that double top. You can see kind of a W pattern forming here. You see that W, and we get a win back up to that 82 strong level. And you can see I had that strong dotted line there, and this one's actually, I can make it a solid line because that is a strong level now of resistance. So it looks like you can get back up to, if it can hold this area, get back to 82 and probably come back down. But Netflix has been struggling. But overall, this the overall story. If I've like monopolized the market, what do I do to keep bringing in revenue? Most of it's going to come from ad spends, but outside of that, they still have to pay writers. They still have to pay shows. How do I increase more money? Well, at some point you're going to tap out where customers are not going to pay more for subscription, so they have to keep finding ways to create revenue. And that's where you, again, sometimes being a monopoly is great, and sometimes you kind of stall out and you kind of get stagnant. Like Apple, if I don't have anything else innovative, I just sit here at a share price because I'm not adding more value. I'm not bad as a company, but I'm not adding more value where people will pay more for me. I take RKLB. I take Pascal Inc. over SpaceX right now. SpaceX is the ultimate worldwide pump and dump in the face. Like they were a liquidity grab, and retail was liquidity. They got those people stuck up there in them 200s, and they're like, oh, it's going up higher, higher. And yeah, y'all stuck up there for a minute. It's going to be a minute. These are liquidity grabs. They didn't wait until like, what, 6 months when angel investors can sell their shares too. They might drive it up to maybe the 180s. The investors going to come in, and that thing going to get stuck around 150. Don't let us have any bad news, and that thing's going to drop to 100. And then that's where people might come back in. Preferably, I don't even want it till it's like 50 and let it recover. But we'll see. Integration could be problematic. Okay, I'll take GLW. GLW. Ooh, I like that on that double bottom right there. We could be seeing some time for a reversal. If it can hold 200, definitely start looking to the upside. But if it breaks this area, you're looking at downsides to, and it was already down, but it's recovered a little bit. But 195, 190. But back to the upside, probably looking for that gap, but it might take it a little while. Yep, SpaceX is a LLM, future data center company. Yeah, it is. And I don't support it. I'll trade it, but I ain't gonna support it. I shorted them because I saw it coming. I'm like, I'm just waiting on the short, and I shorted. I called it in the group, and its contracts were super cheap, and that thing that just kept selling off. So I like them. I like them for trading, not really for investing. Unless you're in it for a long term hold, and I mean that long term hold. But APH 744, and same thing. That double bottom in it, and all of these. Are these uh metals? Are these metals companies? I don't know all of these companies, Pascal. You got me here. But these look like some of the companies. One of my VIP traders, they look at, and I look at them long term. They're more for swings. Um, but yeah, this looks promising. Back to the upside. Nice sell off drop. Nice percentage down. Definitely look at those 170s. He's probably going to merge Tesla to save both companies if SpaceX continues to burn cash. Data center infrastructure stocks, fiber optic cables. Oh, okay. Well, I'm learning something. Thank you for hopping on and showing me these. Now they're going to be on my radar. VRT. Yeah, you guys take notes. Like, I'm probably going to have to come back and watch my own video so I can do some research. That double bottoming, like, again, these charts all look very familiar, because you could probably just pick whichever one's in your budget and has the most OI and volume on the chain, and just rock with that one. But again, these might be a little pricey. Yeah, I can tell when I look at the way a company moves in their share price how liquid they will be, just because of the shares. A lot of people are not buying. These are not popular companies. They're not the sexy companies, so people are not buying them. So the option chain looks a lot thinner than what we would see in the most well known companies. So it's just thin. These are companies that I would trade more on a month to 3 month basis, because you're getting in position and waiting for those opportunities and then selling. But the caveat to that is you might be in a position for a while, and it's just maybe a little hard to get out of them when it's thin. Okay, VRT Cools Data Center, definitely a good investment. But yeah, guys. Also, I'm doing another informational. So if you're new here and you don't know how to trade, I'm doing another. This will probably be the last free one I do for this month. I ran a. This probably is my fourth or fifth one that I done. The first one we had like 4 people on. Second one I had like maybe 10. And then it kind of popped, and I had 22 people, and then 66 on this last one. And I missed some people, and some people missed out. And they were like, "Oh, can I get the replay? Can I get the replay?" Replays, I think, stunt people's attention spans. I won't listen and I won't focus because there's a replay. I can always watch the replay. I don't have to show up because there's going to be a replay. A replay, replay, replay. It doesn't make us be in the moment or learn. So replays are only for people who actually live attend the class. But it's for beginners. Like, if you don't have a brokerage account, if you don't know how to start trading, you don't know how to set up an account, like, it's no gatekeeping. It's nothing I need to sell to anyone. This is pure knowledge you can go get on anybody's YouTube channel. They just don't teach it like me. So on Wednesday at noon and at 7, I will be doing a free informational. I will have a registration link so you can sign up. please only, if you want both, please make sure you're going to attend both, but don't just take a spot that somebody else can do and you're not going to be there. If you work during that time, don't be trying to take that spot. But I'm going to do it twice because I had a lot of people say, hey, I had to work, or I had Bible study, or you did it on Wednesday. Could you do it another night? I got choir rehearsal. So I did it at noon. If there's enough outcry and I get another inboxes or people just comment weekend, I'll do one more on the weekend. But hey, this is at my discretion. It's free. If you want free, you got to be available. I'm just not going to make it convenient for the weekend and then people still don't show up. Oh, I got busy, it was family emergency and stuff like that. You got 2 opportunities. It's free. I mean, what else you can say? It's free. Everybody will be able to get on this call on Wednesday and be able to trade the next day. I'm going to make everybody on the call a trader. Will you be a profitable trader after that call? Probably not. But you will have enough information to be able to go out and be great. Because if you don't take a trade, you won't be profitable. But outside of that, you will be able to live trade. Those people that join the Discord will be able to get access to the Zoom link. Again, once we hit 100 people, you just got to wait for somebody to leave out of it. Thank you, Pascal. Like you said, smash that like button, share it. It's free game. I just gave y'all information. Pascal just dropped a bunch of tickers for you guys to look at. What amount of volume do you look for on short-term swings, like 1 to 4 weeks? Short terms, I still want that minimum of 1,000. Even though they're short term, I don't like to break my rules because the rules are set in place so we can get out in the future. We don't want that liquidity to leave out of those contracts. So it's still at minimum 1,000 volume and open interest. Wednesday, noon CST, 7 p.m. CST. Those are the 2 times that I will be doing this class. This is the last one that will be free. We'll probably not run another one back because I'll be starting my group mentorship on Saturday. So when I have those people that are ready to start learning, that would be group mentorship. Group mentorship is $700 for 8 weeks. The one-on-one mentorship is $2K. And I think I did give people a discount that showed up. I think they get like $600 off, so it makes it like $1,400. And then I did some lives. It's not on the replay, but my daughter's my assistant. Y'all can always bribe my daughter by cash apping her and asking for stuff. And if she approves it, I'll let it go through. So if somebody says something random, like somebody wanted 50% off on my mentorship, and they cashed out my daughter, and she said it's a go. So I went on and let it happen. So it's an opportunity for my daughter to learn. And that's the side note. My daughter watches me trade, has no desire to trade, but since she was working for me, manning my VA and my chat, she learned something about SPX. So again, I'm not directly teaching her, but her being my assistant is allowing her to absorb this information, and I'll take it how I get it. And sometimes that's how you parents are gonna have to get it. Don't sit me directly in front of your child. If you know they're not ready, they're gonna immediately like trading, and they're not gonna come to me. Let them find it. Let them just hear that money making on the call or something like that, and have them let it pique their interest. But if you put me in front of them, they're probably gonna run. What time EST? EST is 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. EST. But it's just going to be beginner friendly. Make sure you got your broker's account set up, making sure you know risk manage it, how to trade one trade. I'm giving you one strategy away. The strategy really is $1,000,000. Like you can trade and make money off the one strategy that I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to make you all chart readers in 45 minutes. Like that's the challenge. Get on this call for 1 hour, make everybody traders, show you all how to read a chart, give you one strategy for one ticker, and go be great. And that's it. And now, if you don't get it after that, you got me for one-on-ones, you got me for group mentorship, you got me for one-on-one mentorship. And then if you don't like any of those, your most affordable option, get into the Discord and talk in the Discord channel and ask as many questions as you need. But we've been on 30 minutes. I appreciate y'all. The next goal is to get these watch hours up. So if you like this content, you want this channel to grow, man, just cut your TV on and watch some of those replay videos. There's a lot of game. I have a lot of clients that say they've learned so much by watching, a couple of those my Discord office hours video. A lot of education in there. Hint, hint. Go watch those videos. So we get those watch hours up. Get get the channel growing. I think y'all like the content. I think more people would too. We had a lot of fun on that last show that I did. I mean, Pascal brought the funny. And I want to bring more outside. Again, we sit up and trade, and it's kind of like we have to be some type of way, and not have fun or not have personalities. But hey, trading has to be fun. Absolutely, Nev. I want to get into futures. I got you, Brandon. I got you, Brandon. You on the future side. Neff is really good. You can definitely reach out to Neff. She has a community, and she is a really, really good teacher. Champ, thank y'all for the support. So again, if you're here and you're catching the replay, watch the replay. I went through Apple, I went through SPX, I went through SPY, looked at IWM, we looked at the Qs, and we looked at a bunch of data centers thanks to Pascal. So if y'all don't have any more tickers, I hope y'all have a great week. Again, Monday is observation. Do not go in there full port for tomorrow. It's observation. No full porting. Observation. What does that mean? Has no full port. If you usually taking 5 and 10 contracts on Monday, let's take 1 to 2. Right? Lower that down because you gotta get the rhythm of what the market wants to do. So be careful. Let the market show its setup. I think I missed what you said earlier. Where do you sign up for Wednesday? The link has not come out. I'm gonna put it on the wall, so you're gonna see a post on in the community here on YouTube. Excuse me, and you'll be able to register, and it's going to immediately get you the link to the Zoom. Please don't click the link until about an hour before, because you guys be clicking the link and I can see it. It tells me so and so has entered the room. The room isn't open yet. When you guys enter the room too early, sometimes y'all break the link, and then I have to make another one and send it all out. And then people are like, "Oh, I don't want to sign up with Chaz because she spams." I'm not spamming. It's just y'all break the links, and I got to send it out again. So I'll be posting tomorrow the link for both of the times for you guys to register and get immediate access to the Zoom link. I was going to save it to Tuesday, but I'll probably post it tomorrow. Absolutely, SG. And I think you're new here, so welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Now, what you laughing at? What I say? What I do? We got to have fun here. So if it's nothing else, I mean, I'm not going to keep y'all up too late. But again, it's my YouTube channel, so I come on when I want. I'm not the regular YouTuber, so it might be early, it might be late, it might be midday. I do like to do that, make $100 before lunch, get everybody paid before y'all go to lunch break, and then we do power hour, a sour hour, and then just whenever I feel like there's information I want to get out of my brain, I'll come on YouTube and share it out. It's kind of like my personal trading journal of information. If you missed Thursday, I called some hella plays on Thursday. We made some money. I mean, we made some good money, power hour to the T. So again, don't sleep on the channel. And again, if you can't afford one-on-ones and everything, do watch the live trading and make some money and use that money to, buckle down and get some education. Yeah, they break the link, or if they say just drop it in the chat, and then Facebook will ban me, or I'll get a warning because I'm spamming, so I can't just drop the link like that. Also, we have Zoom crashers, people who just live to come on people's Zoom and do weird stuff, and I don't want that to happen. Again, I want to respect y'all time. I got an hour to teach y'all, so again, 30 seconds, get to know me, a little funny haha for about another minute, and then I have 50 minutes to teach y'all how to trade, or 45 minutes to teach y'all how to trade, run my little promo, and then let y'all ask questions, and then y'all can go about y'all day. So it's really about respecting y'all time, but still getting y'all information. And again, I had 66 people on the call last time, made 66 traders. I'm trying to hit 100. So hopefully y'all will be in that 100. Get your brokerage account. If anybody needs to learn how to trade, or they want to learn, they're like, oh, don't nobody teach for free. Everybody everybody charging, everybody got a mentorship. We do, because y'all lazy and y'all don't respect free. So it's free Wednesday at noon CST, 1 p.m. EST. That is going to be 7 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. EST. So make one of those times, send your replacements, have somebody log in, do whatever you have to do to be there, because it's free. It's free. I don't know how else to put it. It's free. Why not? Why not show up? Why not learn something if you've been struggling? You want to learn from somebody, but you can't afford it. You bought this class for $27. You bought this one from, you still don't know nothing, or you bought the class and you ain't even open. You ain't clicked on day one. This gets you into day one. We doing like day 1 through 3 in 1 hour. And you might get lucky if you're on that noon call, because I might just switch over and say, hey, we didn't learn how to trade, so let's take a trade. Let's make some money right now. Mm, I ain't gonna say I said it, but if you heard it, go tell Facebook. Chad says she might cut on live trading after noon on the call after she teach us how to trade. I ain't gonna say I said it. I might say I forgot it, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, y'all have a good one. We ain't got no questions. We're gonna get up out of here. If you enjoyed this information, drop some sevens in the comment, and then we gonna go. If y'all have any questions, want to come up, I always do this, but nobody does it. But I will put the StreamYard. If you want to come up, have questions, comments. If not, we got 5 minutes and we out. Not gonna keep y'all up too late, because I know the people on the West Coast gotta go to bed. They gotta get up. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Looks like y'all did enjoy. A couple of us that here, the people that missed it live, watch the replay, comment, replay. Let me know that you saw it. I'll see y'all tomorrow again. If you got my number and my DM, don't be afraid to, slide in my DMs and have questions and stuff like that. I don't bite. You don't have to pay me every time you DM me or something like that. So if you got questions, feel free to reach out. The channel is here. So I will see y'all. Hope y'all have a great trading week. Let's make some money. Don't overtrade. Don't give back what you made last week. So y'all have a good night.